As for the game itself, John Carroll hosting St. Paul's on Alumni Night. The new turf field, the new permanent lights, it's a new era on the John Carroll campus. And shining even brighter than the new lights, the Patriots' high-octane offense, led by senior quarterback Kurt Rawlings, the son of head coach Keith Rawlings. Already committed to play Division I football at Yale, he had a career night, 6 touchdowns in just the first half. Rawlings spreading it around to an outstanding group of wide receivers: ky'el Hemby, Falston transfer Nico Rice, Alex Rasmussen, and Josh Payne-White. It was 40-0 Patriots at the half. While the Rawlings family does have a history with St. Paul's, Kurt spent his freshman and sophomore years there, brother Kiefer graduated from there, and dad Keith was on the coaching staff there. Last year, John Carroll lost to St. Paul by 1 point in a last-minute heartbreaker. But this year, it was all Patriots. Rawlings finishes with 294 yards passing, while the defense chips in with 4 turnovers and a shutout. Now that makes for a very happy coach.
That was good, John! That was a complete game. Look, 43-0. Every aspect of the game, all right? Special teams, defense, offense. That is what you had to do.
It's a special team, and it's a special group of seniors that are really great leaders. They're very mature, probably one of the most mature group of kids that I've seen in a long, long time.
I expected this to be a lot closer. Were you surprised at all how easy you were able to move the ball in the first half?
Well, they came at us the first 3 plays, and we knew they were going to blitz, and I mean, they got us the first 3, but I think we converted a 4th down, and after that 4th down, we just got everything rolling. But I mean, you got to credit the offensive line. It's just last year they threw the same defense basically. They would send like 6-7 guys every play, and we had nowhere to go last year. But this year we picked it up, and we had somewhere to go.
I don't even know where to start talking about Kurt on that 6 touchdown passes in the first half. Is that the best you've seen him play?
Actually, he didn't play that well, and he'll even tell you, because these are some of his friends. He went to school with these guys, so he even came over because I'm not throwing the ball well, and I mean I think he's throwing the ball better. I mean, yeah, maybe he has a few extra touchdowns in this game, but he's a little emotional. The nerves, in some of these games affect even a kid like him who's a veteran. But we got a great line that really does a great job blocking. He's got great weapons. I mean, there are really some talented kids that he can get the ball to, and they make things happen. These kids have worked since last spring. They did all this summer training in 707. They went real far in the Ravens 707 Under Armour tournament. So they're really connected, and their chemistry and route running and his timing with them is really special. But they're talented kids. I mean, they're probably four, and we got another junior that's looking really good too. But 4 of the, probably the best receivers in the state that are on one team. I mean, there's a lot of good receivers out here, and there's 1 on this team, there's 1 on that team, or 2 on this team. But we got 4 or 5 really good ones. So he's got a great opportunity to get the ball to some special kids.
What is it like for you to have all those weapons to throw to out there?
Sometimes you get a team where you only have like 2 or 3 fast, explosive guys, but this year we have 4 or 5. We can only throw 4 out there, but we have 5. But just everybody can run. I think everybody at least had 1. So I mean, it's easy. We can spread it around and not just have to focus on one guy. But I mean, they're fun to throw to, and our O-line picks up everything. So just throw it.
You ever have plays where you have so many guys that you don't know who to throw it to?
Yeah, sometimes we come off the field after 2 plays and get a touchdown. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm open." I'm like, I can only throw it to one person to play. So.
I wanted to talk about your defense, but I didn't see it much during the first half. They did force some good turnovers. Is that a point of emphasis?
It is, and we've had we played a couple A conference schools with Loyola and Calvert Hall, and we gave up some points in those games. Last week, we were in a shootout with Pilates, a very good team. And we're giving up too many points. So our focus, we know our offense is high energy, it's rolling. We're going to score points on people. We got to play better defense. So we came in this game with a real focus on our goal was a shutout, and our defense was challenged this week, and they played extremely well, and I was proud of them. And to be a championship team, you need to have defensive play like that with the offense that we have.
I mean, you've talked a bunch about how this is a special year for this team, for the program. Can you explain a little bit more about why this year is so special?
Well, it's a great day at John Carroll. I mean, the John Carroll community, 50 years, this school, And there's some special things happening here. Obviously, we're blessed with the new turf and the donors and the people that made that happen, and now the lights. It's just high energy. There's a spirit in the school that's really special. Great support from our student body. I got a great band. So it's a special time for the school, and we're having a good year, which helps to, all that as well.
I just think the group of seniors we have just worked hard in the off season, and we knew we had the taste in our mouth from last season that we were 10 points away and we lost 4 games. So 4 games and 10 points is not that much. So this year we're going game by game and just making sure we do our jobs and go hard every game and win the game. So the goal is 12-0 in a championship, and I think we got 5 down so far. So we're gonna keep going.